Welcome to Creative Intuition Tarot. My name is MJ. These are the universal messages for the month of November 2021. I hope you are doing great. Cannot believe we are already at the November timeline. Another year has passed by so quickly. I am especially drawn to November energies because this is my birthday month, and so the messages and the energy is always very intense for me in this particular month, a lot more intense than any other. And so I was really curious about the messages that I will receive. Obviously, because this is the Scorpio season, the energies are all about transformations, metamorphosis, deep introspection. And so I pulled out an oracle card before I started recording to see what message sets out the scene. And the card that I received is Diamond Strength. And this is the message that is coming from this card. Pressure that we feel in life or that we are going through can lead to a beautiful transformation, right? So there's that connection to the Scorpio season that is all about transformations, rebirth, and the becoming. So stay strong, okay? Whatever you go through, hold your center because you got this. We got this. You can face what's in front of you. There's an incredible power in each and every one of us, but we need to realize it. So do we realize it? Do we realize that we are being told by the universe, we are diamonds in the making, right? So don't worry, you will come out of this even stronger and braver. We are being shaped. So consider your experiences, everything you're going through, as blessings and opportunities and divine life lessons. Okay, you know, transformation, growth, rebirth, they may feel like dark mysteries, okay, but trust the process. You may be feeling that you're entering some kind of like hidden realms, entering new realities, and we are. That's the Scorpio season vibe. But don't be afraid of this new, of the unknown. Look beyond the superficial, okay? Don't be afraid to connect to your shadow self as well. After all, sometimes, or even often, I should say, we must face darkness to find the light. This change leads to enhancements, to betterment, to shifted perspectives that can bring new life into us. So don't resist the change because it's inevitable. And it's actually helping us grow a lot stronger. And this strength will be eternal. Because after all, diamonds are forever, right? So that is the oracle message, a beautiful message for us for the month of November. So let's put some tarot cards on the table and see what else the universe wants to bring to our attention, remind us of. How can we best go through that transformation process, what we should remember about with what we have. We have the Temperance, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So maybe let me put Judgment in here. Two major arcanas out of 4 cards, so definitely, again, November is a very powerful month. The transformations that we are going through are profound in whatever area of life. I do feel for a lot of us, these are transformations and changes on a soul level. We are evolving as spiritual beings, but it can apply to any area of your life. It can be your love life, career, your mind, attitude towards life. It can be your family life, money, creative projects. Take it as it resonates for you. But we have the Temperance and we have the Judgment, both of those cards, major arcanas, with the rainbows in them. So it makes me immediately feel or think of a very happy and beautiful transformation. This moving from the darkness towards the light. So as we transform, more light is coming into our lives. And light can mean a lot of things. Again, it can be about understanding. It can be about truth and clarity. Light as illumination and things coming to light. Right? Happiness, joy, It is some kind of path of beautiful growth, up leveling. So as I said, the rainbow as well will mean something different for everyone, but the transformation is beautiful. It's like coming from darkness into not only the light, but coming from the darkness into a very colorful place. And colorful means abundant in opportunities, in good feelings, all the good things. It's almost like getting to the other side of the rainbow, right? And I said that we are diamonds in the process of making, and that's exactly the energy of the Temperance card. This is something in the process of being created. The earthly and spiritual realms are blending together, and that's the beginning of November, right? Whether you are celebrating Halloween or All Saints, just as I do, so whether this day is a happy and fun day for you, or more like a day of visiting our close ones that have passed to the other side, and it's more of like deep thinking and introspection process. Whatever that is for you, the earthly and spiritual are coming together. The veil is getting thinner, so it's a lot easier to connect with that spiritual realm. Okay, and this connection brings deep healing. There's balance, the energy is stabilizing, life forces are flowing freely. Okay, there's synthesis, there's synergy. The divine alchemist is mixing ingredients, right? We are in the process of being created, of being made. There are two rivers in this card. One is flowing like from the sun and one from the moon. Earthly and spiritual are blending together. And allow yourself to connect to both of those realms. Now with the Judgment card, this is some kind of new consciousness, awakening, right? A call to awakening. So here the call and act upon it. We are being called to return to life. This is the Phoenix rising. Okay, this is leaving the past where it's places, which is the past, and moving towards the new life. Cosmic up leveling. It always heralds improvements for me when the Judgment comes up. This is some kind of a completion of an old stage and a new way of life that we are being called to, right? And the Judgment is almost the last card of the major arcana. There is only the World, and then we start again with the Fool. So this transformation that we're going through is really profound and leading us to a new way of life, to an awakening, to an up leveling. Now with the Eight of Wands, that is a card of primarily, to me, this is a card of undisturbed and very intense communication. And again, this is the communication with the spiritual. We have, or it is made a lot easier for us during this time to connect. And that's because, as I said, this process is very profound. It's very divine. And we are being absolutely supported by the universe, and the universe is channeling energy to us. We are being charged with this universal energy. Our hearts are being charged with new energy, with new life. Okay, so you may feel that you are connecting a lot more intensely with your intuition, with those inner whispers, with the divine, however you call it, with God, with the angels, right? With the Temperance and the Judgment card in more traditional tarot cards, they both depict archangels, right? So however you call that higher power or universal energy that you connect with. And the transmitters of that energy are our hearts. Okay, you can see those sparks in the center of the archangel. Our hearts are the transmitters and the receivers of those downloads. So allow yourself to feel, think, and see with your heart. I think it's really, really beneficial to shut out that logical mind that is trying to tell us all the time what we should do and how we should think, and really connect with our hearts, and through our hearts connect with our souls, because there is really a lot coming to our hearts. A lot of energy, but a lot of downloads, as I said, a lot of information that will guide us through that new life as we are going through that process of being created and shaped into beautiful and strong diamonds. Now with the Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. So what you give, you will receive. There needs to be certain effort from our side so that the universe can double the results and keep supporting us. The plant that you seed will bring results, right? Beautiful and abundant, but you need to plant the seed first. So it tells me that it's not only that we are being shaped into those beautiful diamonds by the universe. We need to participate actively in the process. What does it mean? Don't resist the change. Change is inevitable and it must come. It may be feeling like an upheaval for you. It may be very intense, but it leads to revelation. It helps us lay strong foundations. So again, please don't resist the change. In fact, if you can, be the one to initiate it. Don't wait for the universe to initiate the change for you. This is like an eye-opener change. So we will be realizing a lot of things that we have not realized before, and our hearts will become like filled with the knowing that we didn't have before. And we may not be able to explain how we know those things, but we will just be able to, we will know that what we know is true. Okay, we are shedding old skin, and as I said, this is the becoming. The true and better versions of ourselves are being revealed. Scorpio season is all about death and rebirth. It's not a death that is ending our life. This is the awakening. It's a metamorphosis where the butterfly will soon spread its wings, right? So enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Observe yourself and see how your wings grow and how they get a lot more colorful. Okay, and don't be afraid of the darkness. As I said at the beginning, we need to go through the darkness so that we can truly understand and appreciate the light. Okay, so if you're going through a dark time, know that it's there for a purpose, and light is closer than you think. You will emerge out of the process beautiful, stronger, and the strength will be eternal. It will be with you forever. It's not something that comes for a fixed term, a short period of time. What is happening with us and the end form that we will take will be the form that we will be in, like almost forever. Obviously, we will still be evolving. We evolve through our whole lives. But the form that we are being taking, that we are taking right now, or we are being given, we are being shaped into, is some kind of like, I don't want to say final form, but the ultimate form that at this time we were supposed to take. Okay, so I will leave it there. Maybe let's put 2 more cards, or well, really however many cards the universe wants to give us, just to close it off. I am wishing you a great November. If this is your birthday time, happy birthday. I hope your dreams come true. Your wisdom protects you from breakdown and leads you to breakthrough. Radiate positivity. Light is your strongest foundation. Keep shining your light. Beautiful. Even if we go through the darkness, light is always our strongest foundation, and we always have that inner light that we should be shining with. Please take care of yourself. Please leave a like or a comment or subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next time.